Summertime, and we're still in lockdown. So where I'm from, we're experiencing the longest lockdown in the world. We're all staying at home for the most part of 13 months now. We are going back to imposing stricter lockdowns, and because of that, of course, it's Plantitas and Plantitos Season 2. Because it's Season 2, it's now an extra challenge. I've graduated from the easier plants, and now I'd like to try taking care of flowering plants. I'm going to repot the biggest one of them right now. It's the true birds of paradise. It's heavy. I really like bringing big plants in because it makes me feel more like I brought the outdoors in. They're big. Let's put some of ours. So my birds of paradise doesn't have any flowers right now, but according to the garden center, this is going to flower. It's going to be flowering in May or June. So at least there's something to look forward to as you await the vaccines at home. And also going to wait for the flowering of these birds of paradise. So good thing that this camera can only take the top part of this video, because you can see the mess that I'm actually making underneath all of this. Yeah, I'm able to remove the nursery bag. Congratulations. I love how this plant has a fan shape, so tropical. You can just imagine that you're somewhere outside. Okay. Put this near the window where it can soak in the light. My next plant is this beautiful hybrid anthurium, and it came in its plastic pot, so I don't have to repot it. All I need to do is to plop it on a catch plate and it's ready to go. So full disclosure, I've actually had an anthurium before, like probably 7 months ago, and I didn't know how to take care of it. Like, what does it need to live? I tried putting it in bright sun, full sun, partial shade, no sun, some water, a lot of water, like watering it every week, once a week, watering it every other week, and then watering it every 3 days. I really don't know. I could see that it's in a mixture of cocoa peat and cocoa husk and cocoa chips. Is that what you call it? And I don't want to disturb that. I really don't know how to take care of this plant. But I want to take a chance because I saw this beautiful, not flower. It's not a flower, right? Okay. I forgot what you call it. And the pink tips, like how could you resist that? It's so beautiful. So I just had to have it. And if you have tips for me about how to take care of this, like, I mean, the garden center gave me tips about how to take care of this, but if you have tips that you can share with me, please do so, because I want her to live. We don't want more people struggling to live at this time. It's not a person though. My next plant is a medinilla, scientific name Medinilla magnifica, and she really grows in the Philippines and came in a nursery bag, but I have this available ceramic pot with a drainage hole. So right now, for things to be easier, I'll just plop it in. Following all of the garden centers that deliver online, I was able to see photos of it and I was super drawn by how beautiful it is. Like, it's a shrub actually, so if you can see, like, the stalks are much more woody than all of my other plants. And these beautiful bulbs, what do you call these? They're hanging from the plant are actually going to be flowers in the future. So again, something to look forward to. Like I said in the previous video, ideally, you're not supposed to immediately repot your plants as soon as they arrive in your house. You have to give them time to acclimatize to their new home before you transplant it. So this is actually an ideal thing for this medinilla, to just let it live for now in its nursery pot and just plop it in your ceramic pot and it's ready to be included in your indoor garden. And finally, the last flowering plant that I got is this very beautiful calla lily. So initially, I was really afraid to get this because I don't want it to die. I don't want any of my plants to die, but I'm just so scared because this looks so fragile and it's a bit intimidating when I've never had experience trying to take care of a calla lily. But look at how beautiful these dark violet flowers are. I just couldn't resist. I had to get it and I just have to learn. That's just what we need to do in life. If we want something, we learn how to take care of it and hope that it flourishes in our hands. Like my hybrid anthurium, I did not do anything to this beautiful plant. I don't want to repot it. I will not disturb it. It just came in its original plastic pot and I plopped it on a catch plate to make sure there's no mess when you water it. And according to what I read, calla lilies are going to flower for 6 weeks. So that's 6 weeks of, it's going to provide me 6 weeks of beauty. But actually it said there that it is quite doable to take care of calla lilies all year long. So that is my goal, to make sure that this calla lily will continue to live whether it has flowers or not. That's just really a cycle. For 6 weeks it will bloom and it's going to be dormant for a little while, for some months, and then hopefully it will bloom again. Like how we are right now. Let's just hope and pray that this crisis is our dormant stage, and after everything is better, we're all vaccinated, it's safe to go out, it's going to be a flowering time for us as well. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like the new additions to my indoor garden, and tell me if you're also planning to take care of flowering plants, and let's go through this journey together. Hug lang. Never let go. Hug